Hi there, my name is Ding Yuan. In this video, I would like to introduce about some fundamental rules of inference in logic. Before talking about inference rule, what is logic? Logic is the analysis of reasoning and it concerns with the picture of thought, not with its subject. Here, we will learn about three inference rules, which is modus ponens, hypothetical syllogism, and extension. First rule is modus ponens. Here is the logical form. The conjunction of P and P implies Q will implies Q. Here we have two premises. First premise is an implication form. Antecedent P and consequence Q. Then if the antecedent happen, we can conclude Q. Let's move to the real life example. Premise 1. If I woke up late, then I will absent a class. The second premise is I woke up late, so we can conclude that I will absent the class. The second rule is hypothetical syllogism. Now, we have two implication premises. P implies Q and Q implies R. By using hypothetical syllogism, we can connect two implication premises to only one conditional statement, which is P implies R. Here is how this rule works in real life. We have an implication. If it's rain, then the road is wet. And the second premise is, if the road is wet, then the driver should slow down. The conclusion is, if it's rain, then the driver should slow down. The last inference rule is extension. We can extend the statement using disjunction. From the true value table below, we can see two statements P and Q. P or R will be true if one of P or R is true. The implication only false when false implies true. Hence, we observe that P implies P or Q is all true, which is also a tautology. Go back to the real life example. Premise 1 is P. The quiz will be held on Monday. We can conclude that the quiz will be held on Monday or Thursday. This shows how extension can extend the possibilities. Before we end, you may be curious how can this inference rule help us think more clearly. Modus ponens is useful to prevent unjustified conclusion. As you can see just now, we can only make conclusion when the conditional statement is convinced and the antecedent actually happened. Besides, hypothetical syllogism can also avoid jumping to conclusion. There is many other conditional statements in real life, but we should also explicitly justify each step and reducing unnecessary assumptions to figure out how the statement works and check the logical validity. On top of that, extension can expand possibilities and build defensible arguments. This will reduce absolute claim and consider also other possible situations. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.